So now what we've got to do is we've got to pare down that deficit, get that debt under control.
To pare down means to cut something down or away in a fairly precise manner. It refers to use of a paring knife, which is a small knife used for cutting chicken. So in the same way that you can pare a chicken, you can also pare down a budget. The idea being that you're only eliminating the unnecessary items and not the more important things.
Yeah, and what do you do with the chicken when you pare it down?
You keep the good stuff and you throw away the bad stuff.
Oh, I see. So you just keep the edible parts.
You keep the parts that you can eat, yes, and you throw away the things that are bad. For example, you can throw away the skin, throw away the bones, throw away the gut, and just eat the best part, which would be the chicken breast. You can also pare an apple, which would be the same as coring the apple. You cut away the parts that you don't want to eat.
And you can pare down a tree, right?
You can pare down a tree. Normally you would trim a tree, but you can also pare it down as well, yes.
Meaning remove branches.
That's correct. I didn't get my bonus this year, so I'm going to have to pare down my budget for next year. Now that I'm reaching retirement age, I need to pare down my workload. I want to keep working after retirement, so I need to get a job where I can pare down my workload.
I don't want to balance it solely on the backs of middle-class families. I don't want to gut our investments in education or...
To gut refers to removing important things from a budget, in this case. The gut is the stomach, the internal organs. So you can gut a fish or gut a chicken, which means to remove the insides. Or if it's let's say it's a soldier or some sort of battle, someone can get gutted, which means they get hit in the torso. Similarly, you can gut a budget, which means to reduce the budget so significantly that the organization can't accomplish what they set out to accomplish before. They're made much smaller.
You can also gut an apartment, right?
You can gut an apartment too, yes.
It's used oftentimes when they remove everything, not just furniture, but they strip carpets and...
Usually be knocking down the walls, removing the old plaster board, getting down to the frame of the building. If we're not successful within the next 2 months, the company is going to gut the project. Donald Trump is buying a large warehouse in our city. He's not going to tear down the building. He's just going to gut the building and then build a skyscraper on top of it. That way, he'll be able to preserve the original architecture. ESL-fullsteamahead.com